Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. I'm with Judy Meyer. Thank you, Judy, for joining me. You're here to tell me about Vergas Lions. I'm so excited to hear what you guys have been doing, what you've got going on, and I really want to hear more about how people in our community can become a lion.
Okay.
All right, so tell me what you've been doing.
Okay, first of all, this past month we've had a very busy summer, and we have a busy year every year. But this past year now, of course, Looney Days, we had our bingo, and they had the food, and we also had our biscuits and gravy.
Everybody loves those biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, yes. So we started out the summer, you might say, with that. And then we moved into this fall. We've just had our ditch cleaning, and because of the fact that we don't have a large group of people who can bend over.
Okay, and this is where you maybe come in.
And we encourage,
join the Lions.
Yes, and find out and talk to us about it. But we worked with the aerobic class from Frazee.
Oh, okay.
So it's a Frazee Vergas School District. But the aerobic class, we help sponsor them in their events.
And then they came and helped with their roadside cleaning.
And they came and helped with the road ditch cleaning.
Oh, wonderful.
And we had pizza and pop afterwards. And
can't beat
donuts.
that.
Yeah. We always have to encourage them. Okay.
Well, food works, yes.
Right. And the kids all turned out, plus their instructor. And
wonderful.
That was great, so we were happy with that.
That's a win-win situation.
Right,
yes.
And then we had the Parade of Homes tour.
Okay, yeah, that was the first year you've done that. And
yes, it was.
Good.
It was our first year.
So that's fun.
And,
that's always nice to get a new event in town, too.
Yeah, so and they toured 4 homes.
Well, good.
And then we have our upcoming Halloween party.
That's always fun. I remember bringing my kids to that, so I know that the Lions have been doing that for a number of years.
We have. We have the exact number. I don't know, but it's been a long time.
Well, like I say, if my kids have been doing it, it's been a long time. But you were telling me you've got some new and exciting games for the kids.
We have some upcoming things, and I'm going to leave that as being a surprise. So
that's a surprise, but you want to make sure that you bring your children to the Vergas Community Center. You know, you open the doors at 4 p.m. and I think go till about 7, is it?
It lasts until about 7.
And it's just a nice, safe way to have your children out on Halloween, and they get some treats and get to see some other kids. So, so I'm really glad. Thank you for doing that for so many years.
I think they're also going to be taking some pictures of the kids.
Oh, wonderful!
In their costumes,
yeah, who doesn't love that?
So, but that's another part of the surprise.
We'll just have to know what's going on.
Have to know what's going on.
Right.
And then we have our regular meeting, which is on November 11th. That's a Tuesday, and every month we meet on the second Tuesday of the month
at the event center.
At the event center, and that meeting is open to the public, but if you come and want to have a meal with us, first at 6:30 we have our social hour, or half hour, and at 7 o'clock we're served a meal or have a meal, and we need a head count on that. So if you decide you want to come,
just
call
let
one of us.
know.
Right, let us know. And you can also find out and see how the Lions work, what it's about, and we'll give you some information on that.
Well, you know, we were visiting a little bit about that, Judy, and I think there was a time where people maybe thought that if you wanted to become involved in an organization, you needed to wait to be asked, especially with the Lions. It was like you have an invitation and come. Right. And that's not the way that it is it? No, you can come and get the information and find out.
And find out what the organization is about, because you might decide different, although we hope not. We've been around for many
that's
years.
It. I mean, your years have stood behind you.
It's the largest organization in the world. So
and then you do just great things for the community and for the organization itself.
Right.
But and so October 11th would be a good opportunity to find that out. And then if somebody's interested in even finding more out after that, they can even talk to one of the Lions members at the meeting.
Right.
Wonderful.
And also, we have our upcoming craft fair.
Oh, I'm so excited about that. I just love the craft fairs that go on in town.
We've got, at the present time, we've got 15 vendors, and I do have room for a few more. So if any of you out there are one of our crafty people and lying in the background and want to try something different, you can contact me at 218 346-4226, and I'd be happy to get you an application to fill out. The application is simply with your address and what type of a product that you have for sale.
Certainly. And what are you charging for them to have a table?
An 8 by 10 is $40.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, and the exposure. I mean, you just bring in a number of people, and with other vendors there, it's just a good opportunity. Great.
Right, and most of our are right here from the Vergas area, our vendors.
Oh, that's even better. I mean, what a great way to promote Vergas.
Yeah, right. And along with that, our merchants downtown are going to be having their doors open on Saturday.
Sure they will.
So we encourage everyone to not only shop with us, but do start your holiday shopping and enjoy the men in the woods and girls get out there.
Exactly. Let the men go out in the woods, and you know, I know there's a lot of women who do the deer hunting in that too, but it is just a nice time to get together with maybe just a group of girlfriends and come into Vergas and go to the craft fair, and you're going to be having some lunch there, you said?
We are. The Lions are going to be having available soup, wild rice soup.
Oh, that sounds good.
Or a hot dog, or both, and then
Why not, right?
coffee and homemade bars.
Bars and donuts, you
donuts,
said?
yes.
Do you have someone who home makes your donuts? Or do you guys...
We buy the donuts.
Them. That's fine. Yeah,
Our local store, Goodman's.
Oh, well, of course. And so I just love the fact that, you know, you have local vendors, you encourage people to go out and locally shop, and you could make a whole day of it just here in Vergas and get ready for some holiday shopping.
Right, right.
Judy, if I was to ask you, I mean, you've been a Lions member for how long?
Well, I started out way back in 1971 as a
Lioness
in another city, and we moved up here in the year 2000, and it was 2001 that we joined the Vergas group. They did not have at the present time, they did at one time have a Lioness group, but being they didn't, I became a Lion.
Right, and if I was to ask you, and somebody out there who's thinking about, you know, investigating what the Lions do and maybe becoming involved, what would be one reason you would tell them to become a Lion?
The rewards you get back from seeing the faces on the... I have a couple favorite spots. One is the Lions Eye Bank at the University of Minnesota, and the Children's Eye Bank. And way back when that was built, the building was built, and seeing the faces on those children once their eyes they've been there and diagnosed and helped. Lions just do so many wonderful things, and the projects that we have, and now the new program working with our vets.
That's veteran.
Yeah, that's another one that hits close to home. But they all do. They all do. It's just such a rewarding
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And so there you have it. That's one reason to join the Lions. Make sure you come to the Vergas Event Center on Saturday, November 15th to support their craft fair and to support these projects.
Yes.
Thank you, Judy, for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. You have a good day in Vergas.